What's up everybody, D-Man back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing another Godzilla King of the Monsters news and updates. So this one will be entirely focused on the brand new Monarch website. It's basically just going to be me praising the website for how cool it is. So for those of you who don't know, a brand new website was opened up. The website's motto is Discovery and Defense in a Time of Monsters. In order to help Monarch out, civilians can now join their world. All you have to do in order to become a Monarch member is go to www.monarchsciences.com. It's an awesome website. It's based on the Skull Island Monarch website that was around for Kong Skull Island's ad campaign in 2017, although this one's much more interactive. Before we jump into that though, I want to show off a couple things. First off, one of you guys sent me this meme. It is a picture of basically, the Godzilla fan base not having much to do, and then all of a sudden all this news just blew up last week. It was insane. I don't remember who originally posted this in my Facebook group, but you guys can check the link down below to find out. We also have a picture of Chris Willett's new Godzilla 2019, and it's pretty awesome. This one looks a lot more slim and menacing than the actual design in the movie, and I love the big huge dorsal fins on this guy. This is a super cool picture. I believe this one came out before the trailer was out, but I think it's awesome. I've shown off some of Chris's art before on previous videos. I think he's an amazing artist, and you can use the link in the description below to check this one out as well. The next little thing I wanted to talk about is the announcement that Godzilla will be larger than he was in the 2014 film in the new 2019 King of the Monsters movie. It looks like maybe they're gonna try and justify this by saying now that Godzilla's awake, his metabolism's restarted and he's growing again. This will result in larger dorsal fins, what a lot of people have identified as a smaller tail. However, I think the tail looks pretty similar, a potentially slimmed down design from the 2014 film, and a little bit taller of a Godzilla than he was in the 2014 movie. I'm not sure if I'm in love with the idea of Godzilla being bigger than he was in 2014 by a lot. I think if he's gonna be bigger, he should just be slightly bigger, because I think it's kind of silly. It feels like a response to Toho making Shin Godzilla larger than Godzilla 2014, and Shin Godzilla being larger than Godzilla 2014 felt like a response to how large Godzilla 2014 was. So it feels like there's just this arms race of Godzilla's going on, of who can make the biggest Godzilla, and the Godzilla anime came out and really topped everyone. So I don't want that to continue, because I think Godzilla should have a height limit in live action, because otherwise he just becomes too large to be able to realistically move at a pace that is still threatening. Even Shin Godzilla suffered from having Godzilla move a bit too slow because of his size. So I hope they don't just keep making him bigger and bigger and bigger until he's basically just a mountain. Plus, it's also like, you can suspend your disbelief to believe that there's a 100-foot giant monster, a 150-foot giant monster very easily, or at least I can. But once we start getting into, a 1,000-foot giant monster, it's like, yeah, I'm not sure about that, even in the Godzilla anime. But I don't know, I'm fine with it if he's just a little bit bigger. So getting back into the Monarch website here, there was the announcement that Monarch needs our help. They need civilian help, and that was around the time that they launched their Monarch website. They had this nice online campaign asking for supporters for Monarch, saying that civilians could join. When you do join, basically all you have to do is click the link in the description below, go to the Monarch Sciences website, and you're automatically a civilian operative. It doesn't make you sign up or anything. You don't have to use an email or anything like that. So they give you this little ID, and you can work your way up from tier 1 to tier 3. Each tier you increase, you can learn new info about the kaiju. This info has been covered on the channel before, so we're not going to talk about it too much, but this Monarch website got really popular last week. It was blown up before the trailer came out. News reporters, not like huge news reporters, but online news reports like Screen Rant were reporting on all this kaiju info in the Monarch website. It was pretty cool. I think it's such a fun, interactive website. You can learn about Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah. There's Monarch locations all over the globe that potentially hint to other kaiju. Godzilla, there's a Godzilla tracker, so you can follow Godzilla around the world as he moves from place to place. It kind of looks like Godzilla is heading towards Skull Island right now. He initially started up near Hawaii, and then he went to San Diego Comic-Con. And then now it kind of looks like he's headed towards Skull Island. I'm not sure if he's going to get there because he may pass it by. It doesn't look like he's turning towards Skull Island anymore. So we'll see what happens. I don't think that this all has anything to do with the plot of the movie. I think it's just kind of hinting at what's to come in the future of the Monsterverse. I think the only things that really have to do with the movie in terms of plot details would be the locations for Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah. Of course, they are located at their locations for the movie. Ghidorah's frozen in ice in the Antarctic. Rodan is in a volcano in Mexico, and Mothra is in China. For all the other blips on the Monarch website, I'm not totally sure who they could be or what could be there. We may theorize about it in the future a little more. But I do think one thing that we can confirm is that this blip here in the Pacific is Skull Island, because that is where Skull Island was located when Skull Island was added to Google Maps last year in 2017. Of course, it's not on Google Maps anymore, which is a little disappointing, meaning you can't pinpoint its exact location, but I still think it's cool. And I do think that is what we're seeing here. It is probably Kong's Island. So if Godzilla does make a stop by Skull Island here in these next couple days, don't expect it to mean anything for the plot of the film. It won't mean that Godzilla has been there in canon. It will just be a way to show off that, yes, this blip is indeed Skull Island. So in addition to showing us new pictures of Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah, the Monarch website also provided us a picture of Godzilla's spines in the water, or at the very least, Monarch provided this to the public. I don't know if you can actually find this on the website, but it was tweeted out by them. This picture is nothing special. It's just supposed to be one of those kind of found footage-esque pictures of this dorsal fins rising up out of the water, make it look like a little conspiracy theory going on to try and add to the in-universe conspiracy theory surrounding these kaijus or these titans. I don't even think this is a good picture either, because the dorsal fins in it, they have to be from Godzilla's tail, otherwise they don't even match up to the current Godzilla in King of the Monsters. Now that we know he has redesigned dorsal fins to look like the 54 Godzilla's dorsal fins, these little triangle dorsal fins we see here, these spines on his whatever we're looking at, has to be his tail, because otherwise, you know, it doesn't match up to what we're getting in the new movie. So that's a bit of a short one for you guys today. So we may do a video talking all about the tracking Godzilla feature of the website here in the next couple days, just because when I don't have a lot of time to record, I figured, you know, that's a topic that won't take much time, just like this Monarch website is a topic that won't take much time, and I don't have much time to record today, so it all worked out. You know, I could cover this news topic that I've avoided because it's not really big news, it's not too important, but at the same time I still want to put a video out and I don't have much time, so it'll do. If you guys are wondering how to increase in ranks on the Monarch website, all you have to do is I don't remember the exact codes, but there are some encryption codes that you can type in and you'll unlock these ranks. The way you find out what they are is there's a Monarch encrypted message I have linked at the bottom of the description below. You watch it, you watch the radio meter, whatever numbers it ticks. Those are the numbers you enter into your Monarch account pass or whatever it's called, and you'll increase in rank so that you can see more kaiju info. If you want to avoid all that, you can go watch my previous videos about all the info we know about King Ghidorah, Mothra, and Rodan coming out of the Monarch website. And if you really want to cheat, you can just inspect Element on desktop, and there you go. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. D-Man, out.